In this video, I'll explain the process for copying all of the necessary files into a Google Drive that I can use. So I'm going to open up the series outline and I'll go to the agenda. And in the agenda, there are 3 files that I can copy: the participant form, the Google spreadsheet, and the mail merge Google Doc. Before I do that, I want to go into my drive and I want to create a folder in here. So I'll create a new folder. I'll call this PD infrastructure, and then I'll go into that folder and I'll create 2 more folders. One will be called Participant Google Docs and one will be called Participant PDFs. Now that I have the basic folder structure set up, I'll go back into my document here. The first thing I'm going to do is make a copy of the form. So I'm going to click on this link. It will ask me to make a copy. I'm going to go into the form and get rid of all of this copy information. And then I will click on the folder and move it to the right folder. So I want to move this into the PD infrastructure drive and put it right in the root folder here. So I'm going to move that there. I'll go back to the series outline framework document, and the next thing I want to do is copy the Google Sheet. So I'll copy the Google Sheet and I'll go through the same process of renaming it. This is letting me know that there's an attached script. I'm just going to make a copy. You can view the script file if you want to. I would suggest doing that if you don't know where the script file is coming from. So it's going to make a copy of this document. I'll repeat the process of renaming it and then moving it into the root directory that I want. And then lastly, I'm going to copy the Google Doc template. So I've made this copy. I'll repeat the process. Okay, so now I have all of my documents in this root directory. The next thing I need to do is go into the Google form and link it to my Google Sheet. So I'll go back to my form. I'm going to click on responses and click on link to sheets. And when I do that, I don't want to create a new sheet. I want to link it to the existing spreadsheet. The existing spreadsheets will show up. I can find it by going to my drive, going to PD infrastructure, and clicking on it here. And I'm going to click insert, and it's going to link my sheet. You'll notice that when it does link the sheets, it creates a form responses 2, because the form data sheet was form responses 1, and I have the merged data sheet. And the reason why I have a separate sheet is explained in another video, but it just gives me a little more flexibility. So I need to do a couple of things here. I want to delete this response sheet and then go into this sheet and rename it form data, and go back to my merge data sheet, and I have a query here, and you'll notice that form data is the name of the sheet that I'm pulling all the other information from. Now I'm ready to work within my documents that I copied.